Hello, I am Chumley. Welcome to Frauditor News Network's Audit the Fraudit segment, where one of our own Frauditor specialists will be critiquing a Frauditor video on YouTube to ensure that the author is following all Frauditor guidelines and procedures. If it is discovered that the Frauditor has enough demerits, he or she may be highlighted in an upcoming Frauditor Shame segment. It is not our goal to shame the Frauditor, but instead to highlight their shortcomings so that we can educate and ensure a better frauditing community for all. Now let's move on to our Frauditor specialist and get started.
Welcome to another riveting episode of Frauditor News Network's new series called Audit the Fraudit. I am Cupcake, your Frauditor specialist. I was not planning on making a Frauditor video tonight, but when I came across this video, I had to share it. This Frauditor has obviously never read the frauding manual. He doesn't follow any of the procedures and guidelines. He is obnoxious just to be obnoxious. He has no redeeming qualities, and he is just a complete fail. He will more than likely be our first Frauditor featured in an upcoming segment called Frauditor Shame. Now keep in mind, as a competitive Frauditor, I probably won't be nice, but I probably will be fair. Now let's take a look at this Frauditor. This crazy-looking Frauditor calls himself Good Citizen News. He kind of reminds me of Grizzly Adams, except not being attractive, not being intelligent, not being well-spoken. Okay, maybe not. His frauditing video is titled, "We Are Going to ID You by Force, Wauwatosa Post Office, Fail." He has way too many exclamation marks, and as you can hear in the video, he doesn't even know how to pronounce Wauwatosa.
Wauwatosa or something like that. I think is how it's pronounced. So yeah, guys, we're in Wauwatosa Post. We're at the Wauwatosa Post Office here. Here in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Saturday is 9:03. It's currently 10:30. Oh, thank God it's warm in here.
I'm fast forwarding about 6 minutes because all he does is walk around the post office, film things in the post office, zoom in on things in the post office, admire some magnets. His camera is all shaky. I feel like I just got off a roller coaster ride. There's nothing valuable there. So, you're welcome.
Yeah. I just need to get a stamp.
You need one stamp?
Yes, ma'am.
Frauditors only buy one stamp. They would have you believe they're just doing that to say they're conducting business, but we all know it's because they can't afford anything more than one stamp, as you're going to find out for yourself. Are you recording me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no.
Always recording.
Oh, you do like YouTube or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't put the camera. All right, that'll
You
be
look fine,
58
don't worry.
cents.
God, I swear it used to be like 55 and then it's gone up.
Yeah, it went up in August.
Inflation.
Frauditor, it's 3 cents. You're complaining about 3 cents. You sound like a broke old man, but you're not old.
You had me nervous. I thought you was an inspector or something.
Oh, no.
You're just a YouTuber, huh?
Yep, I go around filming public places and public employees and of course their duties. I think I got 40. Hold on, I'm trying to count here.
Did he bring his jar of pennies? Frauditor, what are you counting? It's 58 cents. Oh boy.
It is so cold outside right now.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah, you can't film in the post office, unfortunately.
Oh, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
It's against federal regulations. You cannot film
Really?
inside the
Because
post office.
there's a sign that I just filmed right there that says I can.
Well, here we go with poster 7. We're in a post office after all. I wasn't expecting anything less. He's a frauditor.
Where? Show me.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. It's alright, no worries. It's right here.
Hey Frauditor, guess what you can find on Google? Best free video editing software for PC. That's what you should look for. Next time, edit that crap out. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. And that's not from your picture. Well, not all of it.
Hold on a second. Right there's the rules and regulations regarding conduct on postal property.
Which one?
Photographs for news and advertising purposes.
Are you news?
Yes.
Can I see your credentials?
There's no credentialing service, sir. I'm a YouTuber. I have 67,000 subs.
Wait, what? 67,000 subs? I looked at your YouTube page and you have nowhere near that amount. You have 7.63 thousand subscribers. That's nowhere near 67,000. Unless you're counting the voices in your head. Or maybe you mean sandwiches. Either way, I think you're either a liar or very confused or both.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, that means...
What's the matter anyway? It's federal regulation. You can't photograph or videotape on federal property. Now, you can take a picture of your
You mean to tell me that I
package.
can't walk into the courthouse and film the courthouse?
This property, postal regulation.
That's federal property, though.
Correct. Federal property is federal property regulation.
Yeah,
So,
well, it says right here, not this one, public assembly, but this one. It says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security first personnel.
yeah, for official meetings.
No,
This
there's
is
an
this
or right there.
Or auditorium when used. for
Or
public
auditoriums.
meetings. Well, yes. But it says when used for public
Yeah,
meetings.
okay, you're looking at the auditorium.
Except
Okay, look, I'm buying a stamp.
purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums
Okay.
when used for public meetings. This is not a public meeting,
No.
except where prohibited by official signs of security force personnel. So it's saying you can photograph if it's used for a public meeting. It's not a public meeting.
This is not a public meeting, no, but it's a public lobby.
Doesn't matter.
I can take video and pictures.
You can
too.
show that right now, and I'm telling you, you're in violation. That
Okay, are
tells
you the
if it's
postmaster?
a public meeting. I am currently the one in charge of this station.
Okay, what's your name? So I know who to complain on.
Well, didn't take long to bring up the word complaint. I have a complaint. Don't you have a selfie stick or a tripod or something? All that shaking is crazy. How do you take videos that way?
Jeremy Gruhl. Okay.
So, but our regulation shows
Okay.
that if it's for a public meeting, yes, you can.
No, it does not say.
I just read it off to you.
It says
Read it again.
okay. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or
Yes.
there's an or there.
Finish
There's
the
a
rest of the
comma
sentence.
and an or.
Finish the sentence.
Auditoriums
When
used for public meetings.
exactly.
But that's for the auditoriums, not for the
No, that's for
corridor.
the entire
Why would they
one
have a
sentence.
meeting in the
It's
lobby?
One sentence, sir.
Okay, I cut out the rest of the argument because it was just going back and forth. So the frauditor goes back to the cashier to pay for his 58-cent stamp, finds out he's 8 cents short. Meanwhile, he's arguing with the postal employee because the postal employee wants him to leave and stop filming, and the frauditor refuses. I wish the postal employee would realize he should stop arguing with stupid people.
You said 8 cents?
Yeah.
God damn it! I never brought in more than that. I just had a nickel.
He's still trying to pay for a 58-cent stamp? He's looking for his nickel? This is really pathetic. Frauditor, if you don't have 58 cents, don't go buy a stamp and don't record it. And I almost feel bad for you.
Probably all falling on here. Sorry about that, ma'am.
It's okay.
You said 8 cents? You said 8 cents?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, someone please send him 8 cents. This poor frauditor can't afford a stamp. I don't know what the heck's going on.
I don't think I have 3 pennies, so there's another.
It's okay. And I'll just give you 2 cents back.
You better put that 2 cents back in your pennies jar. You might want to buy another stamp in the future.
I'm sorry about that.
There you go. All right.
Sometimes people just don't understand.
We value your feedback. Please do the short survey at the bottom.
Appreciate
Sorry
it.
about the inconvenience. You enjoy your day.
Did you call him?
Leave. You're done with your transaction, now leave.
Well, my business now is to report you.
That's okay, you can do it. I read you the regulations, you're in violation of them, I'm asking you to
I'm
leave.
not in violation of the regulations.
I just read them to you, you're in violation of them that you read yourself. Please leave.
Not in violation. Have a good day.
Please leave, sir.
What a lovely ceiling, Frauditor. You have some great filming skills.
I'm not leaving. If you called the cops, I'm not leaving.
Please leave, sir.
Did you call the police?
Oh, look, the things on the Addams Family show made an appearance.
I'm asking him to leave because he's causing an issue.
I haven't been causing an issue.
He's in here videotaping and causing an issue. Then why does he need to leave?
The cops have tons of better things.
So do I. Can he please leave? It's still
It's a public
against
building.
regulations.
It's not against the regulations.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward again because it's just more pointless arguing with the postal employee who wants the frauditor to leave and the frauditor refuses to leave. So the postal employee calls the police, and here we start with the encounter with the officer.
Hey, how you doing? Doing pretty good about yourself.
Wonderful. Just want to call the law, you're recording people.
Yeah, it's not illegal. It's actually on the rules and regulations regarding conduct on postal property that I'm allowed to do this, but the one of the supervisors was freaking out. The lady at the front desk, she didn't really have an issue with it. I was doing business, and I just told him, I said, dude, look, it's public property, not breaking the law.
Actually, it's not public property.
It's federal.
No.
It's public.
It's actually independently owned.
So this is not a federal post office.
This is not a yes and no, but
So the frauditor argues with the officer for a while, and let's just fast forward.
so I'm gonna go talk with the manager.
Okay, so you're gonna kick me out if
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then you can go to the Wauwatosa Police Department and file a complaint against Officer Jeremy Bronner. You can do everything you need to do.
Okay.
So, all right.
It won't be a complaint, it'll be a federal lawsuit.
How are you gonna afford a lawyer? You can't even buy a 58-cent stamp. Okay, we're gonna fast forward to when the officer kicks him out of the post office.
I'm not videoing them, I'm videoing you.
But I'm
And
just
the
saying
public
nobody
employees.
wants me out here. So your first name is?
I'm not giving it to you unless I've broken the law.
Let's go right now. You're going out.
You want the...
Yeah, I do. Have him meet you outside.
He's got me by the arm, guys.
I'm just escorting you out of the building here.
Yep.
With hands. Yep.
Yep.
My hands
Assault.
right here. It's not
That's
assault.
assault for,
It's not assault.
Did I break the law?
They don't want you here.
So I can,
You have no.
can I stand outside and film?
No, you cannot.
This is public property.
You can go on a public. This is not public property.
This is federal property.
This is federal property, yes, but it's independently run by the post office.
Okay, time to fast forward again. The frauditor just keeps arguing obnoxiously with the officer. Let's move on.
So he's the one saying there's not a public meeting going on right
if
now.
you read it, there's an or and there's a comma and an or.
Okay.
Because it does not include auditoriums are a separate from lobbies, entrances, foyers,
That's
and
your
corridors.
interpretation of that, right? Am I going to
Call
take
the
your?
postal.
Am I going to take your interpretation for it? Or am I going to take the guy who's worked here for 25 years?
Owned! That's right, frauditor. You just got owned.
So he has asked you to leave now.
Okay. So are
You are being told to leave now.
So you're gonna arrest me if I don't walk off the property?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm waiting for a supervisor. So can I wait here or should I wait right over there?
Let's wait on the other side by the pick and safe side.
Okay.
And my supervisor will go talk to you so we don't have to have any more interactions.
Okay, good.
All right?
Yeah, because you're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Yes, very.
You're the one at a post office filming.
Yeah, for news.
You're going to make fun of my mental health status and you'd be so derogatory.
If you're
toward me.
that offended, get off the force, buddy. Get off the force.
I'm offended by you taking my mental
That's good
health
for
as a
you.
status there.
That's good for you. Yep.
Well, that was amusing. The crazy frauditor is arguing with the officer about the officer being crazy. Well, at least the officer has a job and can afford a 58-cent stamp. I'll fast forward a few more seconds where the frauditor obnoxiously films inside the officer's vehicle.
So that computer that you may be filming right there contains
Yes.
information that's protected for our eyes only, not for yours.
Well, that's not. You should close it then.
That's her squad.
Then she needs to close
That's
it.
her little house for
Then
the
she
day.
needs to close it.
Yeah. She doesn't have to do that.
You
were just given instructions to not film things that you are not meant to see, that we could get in trouble for you see.
Okay, time to fast forward again. Let's get to the good part.
I'm all about taking a stand. This isn't a stand. Yes! This is just you being annoying to people inside here. That's why they call us.
I cannot have said it better myself.
I'm doing a video to disseminate to public for public interest. Like, this is not being annoying. This is exercising my rights. If that's annoying to you, that's your feelings, not mine.
Look, Frauditor, it's annoying to him, it's annoying to me, it's annoying to everybody that sees this video.
No.
Their
That's
feelings,
his words.
their feelings do not trump my constitutional rights. Okay. Yes. Just like if I was holding a gun or carrying a gun out here.
What about all these other people? What about their rights?
What rights? They're in public. I can see them. I can film them. It's the same thing.
Don't they have some type of right?
No, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
Not?
Nope. If you want some case law, I can educate you. I've got the case law right here.
I want your name.
I'll talk to the supervisor about that.
Okay. You live in Wauwatosa?
Does he live in Wauwatosa? He can't even pronounce Wauwatosa. So the Frauditor continues to obnoxiously argue with the officer. We're going to fast forward all that.
How's it going, sir? Doing good today? Man, I was just trying to take a video for news purposes inside of the post office. I was ejected by, what's your name? Again, Bronner, I don't look like an E. I was ejected by him, and then now he's requesting ID because he says I was causing a disturbance, which exercising constitutional rights cannot be construed as an illegal activity. You cannot cause a disturbance just because I'm taking video in public. Okay. And then he says that I'm violating other people's rights because they're in public. Now I'm on the sidewalk. I wasn't there. I'd like to finish my video.
Finish your video? What else can you possibly say? You've torqued yourself in circles. Listen, Frauditor, you are one of the most obnoxious frauditors I have ever heard. You need to get a real job so you could afford to buy yourself a stamp. You need to learn how to pronounce words. You need to figure out what you're talking about. And you need to get some video editing software so that your viewers don't feel like they just came off a roller coaster ride. Then you can come back and maybe do another frauditing video. Until then, take my word for it. Quit while you're ahead. Okay, well that's all I can stand for tonight. Thank you for watching Frauditor News Network, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night.